Have you ever walked into the office ready to give your best, only to be met with rudeness or dismissive comments? Whether it's a snarky remark from a coworker or a boss who undermines your efforts, workplace disrespect can be exhausting. Here's the thing. You can't always control how people treat you, but you can control how you respond. And that makes all the difference. Today, I'll share 7 practical, Stoic-inspired strategies to handle workplace disrespect with grace and strength. These aren't just tips, they're tools to protect your peace and enhance your credibility. Stick with me, because this might just change the way you see your workplace. Disrespect at work often sneaks in through passive-aggressive remarks, dismissive behaviors, or even outright hostility. And when it happens, it can feel personal, unfair, and deeply frustrating. But here's where Stoicism can guide us. The Stoics believe that while we can't control the actions of others, we can always choose our response. As Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." In this video, we'll explore 7 strategies rooted in Stoic philosophy to help you rise above disrespect, stay composed, and create a positive work environment. Let's get started. The first step is to stop internalizing the disrespect. Often, people act out because of their own insecurities, stress, or frustrations. It's rarely about you. Example: a colleague of mine used to criticize my ideas during meetings. At first, I felt attacked. But later, I realized they were struggling with their own workload and projecting their frustrations onto me. When I stopped taking it personally, it stopped bothering me. Practical step: the next time someone disrespects you, pause and ask yourself, is this about me, or could it be about them? This mental shift can prevent unnecessary emotional reactions. When disrespect happens, your natural instinct might be to snap back. But reacting impulsively often escalates the situation. Instead, pause, collect your thoughts, and respond with clarity. Practical tip: use the 3-breath rule. Take a deep breath in, hold it for 3 seconds, and exhale slowly. Repeat this 3 times before saying anything. This small pause can save you from saying something you'll regret. Example: a friend once faced a coworker who constantly interrupted them during presentations. Instead of lashing out, they calmly said, "I'd like to finish my point, and then I'd love to hear your input." That simple, composed response earned them respect. When disrespect becomes a pattern, it's time to address it directly. Setting boundaries isn't about confrontation. It's about protecting your peace and establishing mutual respect. Example: if a coworker frequently interrupts your workflow with unnecessary demands, you might say, "I'd like to help, but I need to finish my current task first. Can we discuss this afterward?" Practical step: use I statements like, "I feel disrespected when my contributions are dismissed. I'd appreciate it if we could have more constructive discussions." This approach keeps the focus on resolving the issue, not assigning blame. As Epictetus wisely said, stick with what's in your control. You can't control how others behave, but you can control how well you perform. When faced with disrespect, redirect your energy toward excelling in your work. Deliver results that speak louder than words. Example: a manager once undermined a colleague during a project. Instead of engaging in conflict, they focused on delivering stellar results. Eventually, their work earned the recognition it deserved, while the manager's behavior reflected poorly on them. Workplace disrespect feels less overwhelming when you have supportive colleagues. Build positive relationships with team members who value and respect you. Example: one of my friends was excluded from key meetings by their manager. Instead of withdrawing, they collaborated closely with other team members and built strong professional relationships. Over time, their contributions were recognized, and they were invited back to the table. Practical step: show appreciation for supportive coworkers and participate in team-building activities. Allies can offer perspective, support, and advocacy when you need it most. Sometimes, the best way to handle disrespect is a private, candid conversation. Choose a calm moment to discuss the behavior without blaming or accusing. Example: a colleague once spoke to their boss privately about being micromanaged. They said, "I'd like to take more ownership of my tasks. Can we discuss how I can earn more trust in my role?" This reframed the conversation as a collaborative effort. Practical tip: approach the conversation with curiosity, not judgment. Use phrases like, I've noticed some tension. Can we talk about how to improve our working relationship? If the disrespect persists despite your efforts, it might be time to involve HR or consider moving to a healthier work environment. Escalation isn't about retaliation. It's about protecting your mental health and ensuring a respectful workplace. Example: a friend documented instances of ongoing disrespect and shared them with HR. This led to a constructive resolution that improved the team dynamic. As Marcus Aurelius said, if you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it. Remember, your well-being is worth prioritizing. Disrespect at work can be challenging, but it's not insurmountable. By not taking it personally, pausing before reacting, setting boundaries, and focusing on your own excellence, you can rise above it. And when necessary, building allies, addressing issues privately, and knowing when to escalate can create a more positive environment for everyone involved. Remember, what stands in the way becomes the way. Use these moments of challenge to grow stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Have you experienced disrespect at work? How did you handle it? Share your thoughts and strategies in the comments. I'd love to hear your story. And if you found these insights helpful, subscribe to John the Stoic for more wisdom to navigate life's challenges. Let's grow together, one step at a time.